Comcast Business is celebrating Small Business Month by giving you a $1,000 small business bonus. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card, swag for staff, new equipment powered by gig speeds, or a 3D printer. Rapid prototyping, anyone? Switch to Comcast Business for over 99.99% network reliability, advanced cybersecurity, and now get started with the $1,000 small business bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
I feel energized and I feel hopeful to be here around so many other like-minded citizens standing up and protecting our democracy.
Now at 11, protests here and around the nation. Their message, no kings in the United States.
It's heartwarming. People are out there. They're paying attention. They want this little girl home, and that's the result today.
A 2-year-old girl is back with her parents after her kidnapping triggered an Amber Alert. Thank you for joining us. I'm Madison Wade with meteorologist Leah Pizzetti. And Leah, how's the forecast looking for Father's Day?
Madison, if you thought today was nice, just get ready for tomorrow. Temperatures are warming up. We'll have lots of sunshine. I'll have your hour-by-hour forecast coming up.
And I'm Chris Higgin. Coming up in sports, George Kirby on the mound for the Mariners as Seattle goes for a second straight win against Cleveland. Plus, we've got the Seattle Storm, the Seattle Rain, some great news for Sue Bird, and the Edmonton Oilers and Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup. It's all coming up in sports.
From Seattle to Philadelphia, in big cities and small towns, Americans say this is what democracy looks like. Their voices coming through loud and clear in Western Washington.
As you know, we're gathered here today. Today, not in silence, not in fear, but in power.
Their message, in America, there are no kings. As part of the nationwide movement, tens of thousands of people rallied in Western Washington. According to Seattle police, at least 70,000 people attended today's protest and march from Capitol Hill to Seattle Center. That is where we find King 5's Jim Nelson. And Jim, it sounds like things were peaceful today.
Yeah, Madison, the Seattle Police Department says there were no confrontations as part of that event and there was no property damage. The participants I talked to said more than anything today was about putting the spotlight on the cause. Long after the rallies ended, protesters say they felt a sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
They say this day was about getting the message out.
And inspire others to do the same.
That this is about the voice of the people.
Of course, always.
Michaela Golden's cause is immigration.
It was important for me to participate because I feel as though America is supposed to be the country that's supposed to welcome all.
This movement
2,500 people
was widespread.
In Issaquah.
From there to Bothell and Kenmore. They rallied in Bainbridge and Bremerton, Coupeville too. They showed up in Kirkland and Paulsbo, the San Juans, Whidbey Island, Tacoma, and beyond.
You know, I think community action like this is the first step in healing the country.
None bigger than the rally and march in Seattle.
We're gonna keep on marching forward.
Tens of thousands of people.
No king, no crowns.
Including Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal. They began at Cal Anderson Park before trekking nearly 2 miles to Seattle Center.
The people won't back down.
SPD prepared all week and said Saturday was entirely peaceful.
It's a difficult thing to fight, but I love Seattle, and I love the fact that we're all here and making our positions.
By the end of the day, the crowd shrunk and settled in the shadow of this city's most iconic landmark. All of them feeling like they made a difference.
The smallest voices can send the biggest message, and the littlest things can make the biggest impact.
Tonight on social media, the Seattle Police Department thanked the entire group for this being a peaceful protest and demonstration. Governor Bob Ferguson did as well. Of course, this comes just a couple of days after anti-ICE protests in Seattle led to a handful of arrests. Most of the activity here wrapped up by 4 or 5. Some people hung out a little bit longer, but again, most of the night it has been really quiet out here at Seattle Center. Live in Seattle, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
The State Patrol estimated 5,000 people turned out for the No Kings protest in Olympia today. People were motivated to be seen and heard.
I could not stay away. I just have to stand up for immigrants and gay people and all of the groups that have been targeted. We have to stand up, in my opinion. We just have to.
The Washington State Patrol says the event wrapped up without any problems. The protests were organized in response to President Trump hosting a military parade in D.C. today. The parade marked the Army's 250th birthday. It is also the president's 79th birthday. Turns out many Americans didn't want taxpayers footing the bill for the military parade. The NBC News Decision Desk poll found that a clear majority, 64%, somewhat or strongly oppose using government funds for the parade. Only 36% supported it. NBC reports the parade was expected to cost up to $45 million. That may include up to $16 million to repair D.C. streets damaged by tanks. No arrests to report from a protest outside of a Department of Homeland Security office in Tukwila today. Police say some protesters threw rocks and frozen bottles and water at them. Officers deployed pepper spray to demonstrators who reportedly refused to clear the driveway at the facility. No one was hurt, and again, there were no arrests. Tonight in Minnesota, authorities are trying to catch the man who shot 2 state lawmakers at their homes.
This is a dark day today for Minnesota and for democracy.
The suspect shot Democratic Representative Melissa Hortman and Democratic State Senator John Hoffman and their spouses at their homes. Hortman and her husband, Mark, were killed. The Hoffmans were hospitalized. Authorities say 57-year-old Vance Bouter showed up at the lawmakers' homes and opened fire.
This is somebody that clearly had been impersonating a police officer.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says Hortman's death was a politically motivated assassination. Several Washington state leaders have issued statements about the targeted attacks in Minnesota. Governor Bob Ferguson said, quote, "The political shootings in Minnesota today were shocking and must be condemned in the strongest possible terms. Political violence is never the answer. It is not who we are as Americans." Tonight, a 2-year-old girl is safe after her reported kidnapping triggered an Amber Alert.
It's heartwarming. People are out there, they're paying attention, they want this little girl home, and that's the result today.
Police say a stranger grabbed the girl just outside of a fast food restaurant this morning. The man put the toddler in his car and drove away. The Amber Alert was issued around the state. About an hour later, police located the girl at a Pierce County home. Tips from the community helped find the little girl.
You know, like I always say, that little bit of information that you may not think relates to what we're looking for could be that little piece of information that puts it all together.
The suspect has been taken into custody. He could face kidnapping charges. A live look at SeaTac Airport, where a suspect was taken into custody after making safety threats on board a flight to Walla Walla. It happened around 1 this afternoon. This is new video taken by another passenger on board the plane. The flight was operated by Horizon Air. Airport officials say the passenger made a, quote, flippant remark about a bomb to a flight attendant. Police canines searched the plane and all the luggage, and they did not find anything. All 68 passengers got off the plane, and police took the suspect into custody. 2 of the 3 runways were closed while police investigated. At least 6 flights were canceled. 2 others were diverted.
still ahead after the break. Sunshine will stick around for the start of this upcoming week, but right as we bring in summer, we are going to keep an eye on some rain chances. I'll track the latest in your First Alert forecast.
He's on his way home. Here comes the throw, and Julio's safe.
The Mariners are playing the Guardians tonight. We have highlights for you coming up in sports.
Mazda. The Mazda CX-5. It's made to move you.
Unlike other brands.
Don't worry, buddy.
Rocco & Roxy Stain and Odor Eliminator completely removes stains and odors and is specifically formulated to tackle pet accidents. Our professional strength bioenzymatic formula uses probiotics and our unique odor counteractant to eliminate organic messes at the source, which means when accidents do happen, no one has to feel guilty for long. With Rocco & Roxy Stain and Odor Eliminator, it's like it never happened. Unlike other brands, Rocco & Roxy Stain and Odor Eliminator completely removes stains and odors and is specifically formulated to tackle pet accidents. With Rocco & Roxy Stain and Odor Eliminator, it's like it never happened.
When it comes to California avocados, California comes first for a reason. These avocados are ethically sourced and sustainably farmed by local growers who nurture their trees to ensure that every California avocado is delivered fresh from the grove. The best way to add delicious local flavor to any dish is with responsibly grown California avocados. The best avocados have California in them. California avocados, now in season.
Introducing the Avocado Smooth Slicer. Simply cut a ripe avocado in half, then use the Avocado Smooth Slicer to pop out the pit and glide through. Cutting perfect avocado slices is oh so satisfying. Holy guacamole, you're the toast of the town. With its two-step design, just pop, glide, and say avocado. Made of stainless steel and easy to clean. Scan the code on your screen now, and with this special TV offer, order the avocado cutting tool that will guac your world. Get your Avocado Smooth Slicer today.
Wish you could yell at mosquitoes to stay off your skin? Now you can with Skeeto Band. This tech marvel harnesses sound waves to create an invisible shield. No nasty chemicals or odor. It works up to 130 hours on a single fast charge. Get a cool-looking Skeeto Band for every member of your family. It's the healthy way to yell, "Stay away, mosquitoes."
Scan the code on your screen now and get your console catcher today.
Pomp and circumstance and proud moments at the University of Washington today. UW says more than 7,400 graduates participated in today's commencement ceremony at Husky Stadium. Look at this time lapse of everyone filing in and all the graduates taking the stage. The grads received cheers from a crowd of 50,000 friends and family members. A lot of sunglasses out there today as well because the sun was shining. It was gorgeous, and we're seeing more of that tomorrow. Warmer?
Yeah. Warmer and even more sunshine. We've had that little bit of a marine layer the last couple of days. We'll have a little bit, but even more sunshine.
Good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Let's take you live outside to Seattle, overlooking the downtown area. Excuse me, from our Queen Anne camera. Looking gorgeous as of right now. We're currently sitting at 57 degrees in the Seattle metro area. Today we saw highs in the 60s, mid 60s up to the north, into the upper 60s around Central Sound. Seattle hit 68 degrees today. Excuse me. 50s over along the coast, 70s over in Leavenworth and Wenatchee. As we head into the next couple of days, we are going to hold on to some sunshine. We have some light rain chances that are heading our way on Wednesday. Madison, I may have to give this to you for a second so I can get some water. Let me see if I can get through this.
I got you. I can read it if you need.
We got lots of sunshine tomorrow. I'm going to step off and grab some water. Madison.
Okay, I got you all. So tomorrow, we're looking pretty good. Okay, let's look at our high temperatures for tomorrow. Seattle sitting at 73 degrees. I have never done this, so give me some grace. We've got Bremerton at 72 degrees. A little bit cooler up to our north as well. Leah's coming back after having a little bit of Water, you good?
We got it. We're good.
It's going to be beautiful tomorrow, everybody.
Thank
okay,
you so
there
much.
you go.
Okay, sorry guys, just had a little frog in my throat. Okay, we're good now. 70s for tomorrow. It'll be so nice. If you're heading out to the Mariners game, a 1:10 start time. We'll have sunshine and 70s, hot dogs from heaven. Roof should stay open. It'll be a beautiful day for tomorrow. And after that, the Sounders game is starting at 7 p.m., of course. 60s during those game time hours. Club World Cup should be nice. So an active day in the city and a really nice one. Then we're just going to plateau. We're going to stay in those low 70s the next couple of days. Wednesday, we have some showers that are rolling in. They will stay very light, though. So this is a look at Wednesday afternoon, very, very light showers. We have a better chance at rain heading into Friday. That is the start of summer, unfortunately. So the summer solstice on Friday brings those rain chances. That is also going to bring cooler temperatures as well. We're going to be in the 70s the next couple of days, but 60s are making a comeback by next weekend. Madison.
All right, looking forward to it. What a great forecast that is right there. Leah, thank you. All right, well, we have just a little bit more to talk about our sports today, and Chris Egan is here to break it down for us. And the Mariners looking pretty good today, Chris.
Yeah, coming up, Leah and Madison. Diving bodies, will that equal a win for the Mariners? I'll let you know as they battle Cleveland. Plus, more hardware for Sue Bird. The storm, the rain, the Seawolves, and the Sounders get ready for the Club World Cup. Sports is next.
Mazda. The Mazda CX-5. It's made to move you.
When it comes to California avocados, California comes first for a reason. These avocados are ethically sourced and sustainably farmed by local growers who nurture their trees to ensure that every California avocado is delivered fresh from the grove. The best way to add delicious local flavor to any dish is with responsibly grown California avocados. The best avocados have California in them. California avocados, now in season.
Unlike other brands, Rocco & Roxie Stain and Odor Eliminator completely removes stains and odors and is specifically formulated to tackle pet accidents. With Rocco & Roxie Stain and Odor Eliminator, it's like it never happened. Unlike other brands, Rocco & Roxie Stain and Odor Eliminator completely removes stains and odors.
Wait, what? I can use my own body's GLP-1 to help manage my weight?
Yes, with Slim GLP. It contains a patented formula with dozens of clinical studies.
No injections, no prescription, and save money? Sounds easy.
Yes, with Slim GLP. Just one capsule a day.
Keeps my gut healthy, lose fat, not muscle. Sign me up.
Yes, Slim GLP does all of that. Slim GLP. The wait is over. Scan the code on your screen to order.
Wish you could yell at mosquitoes to stay off your skin? Now you can with Skeeto Band. This tech marvel harnesses sound waves to create an invisible shield. No nasty chemicals or odor. It works up to 130 hours on a single fast charge. Get a cool-looking Skeeto Band for every member of your family. It's the healthy way to yell, "Stay away, mosquitoes."
Out on the range, freshness is hard to come by. Whether you're riding, wrangling, or just chilling by the fire, keep your liquids lassoed with the Liquid Lasso. Airtight and leak-proof performance that keeps bottles sealed, safe, and ready when you return to camp. Scan the code and tip your hat to the finest bottle wranglers in the West.
Wrap yourself in comfort and memories with the Instacozy photo blanket. Scan the code on your screen to order now.
The King 5 Sports Report, sponsored by Xfinity. The Wi-Fi is booming.
Last Sunday, George Kirby had a career-high 14 strikeouts and pitched one of the best games of his career. Tonight, Kirby is back on the mound as the Mariners go after their first series win since June 1st against the Twins. George Kirby looking strong early against Cleveland tonight. He gets Jose Ramirez swinging. Kirby had 5 strikeouts on the night. Bottom of the first inning, J.P. Crawford and Julio Rodriguez both get on, and then Cal Raleigh delivers. Cal takes one deep to right. It's off the wall for a a double. JP scores, and it's 1-0 Mariners. The next batter is Jorge Polanco, and he delivers as well. Polanco takes one deep enough to center field for a sac fly. Julio's going to tag up, and we're going to have a close play at the plate. Julio is safe, barely. 2-0 Mariners. Third inning we go. Kirby getting a little help from his defense. Rowdy Tellez making a great play at first. Tosses to Kirby for the out. Fifth inning. It's Kirby versus Jose Ramirez again. This time Ramirez wins the battle. He takes one deep to right field. It just stays fair for the home run. It's now a 2-2 game. Kirby goes 5 innings, gives up 5 hits and 2 runs. Ninth inning, the Mariners are down 3-2. They load up the bases and make Cleveland pay. The ball is going to kick away. Dylan Moore with a heads-up play. He scores. We've got a 3-3 game. Cleveland walks Cal Raleigh, and then with 2 outs, Jorge Polanco delivers again. Polanco with a base hit up the middle. Miles Mastrobuoni scores. Mariners win it 4-3. Polanco had the hit, but Dylan Moore was also clutch in the ninth.
Demo with a great read, to steal the base, and then an incredible read from third base. That's a really heads-up play, and that's just that's a really big play, because not only does it score the run to tie, but it allows that guy from second to get to third as well. With that 1 out and huge.
Behind you, though. Seattle Storm on the road tonight, taking on Golden State. Skylar Diggins was on fire. She leads Seattle with 21 points. Diggins was good. Kayla Thornton from Golden State, even better. Thornton had 22 points and 12 rebounds. Storm trailed by 13 at the half. Storm trailed by 22 points in the third quarter, but would make a comeback in the fourth with 45 seconds to go. Skylar Diggins gets the bucket and the foul. It's now a 4-point game, but that's as close as Seattle would get. Golden State hangs on and wins this one 76-70. Sue Bird is a champion, a legend, and a Hall of Famer. The most decorated sports star in Seattle history was inducted into the 2025 Women's Basketball Hall of Fame today. Bird is a 4-time champion with the Storm, playing all over 21 years here. She's also a 5-time gold medalist and a 2-time NCAA champion. Seattle Reign on the road, taking on the Chicago Stars. Things didn't get off to a great start for Seattle. Chicago scored in the 11th minute, and then they would strike again in the 13th minute. Lumela putting on a show. She scores both goals for Chicago. 2-0. Seattle down, but not out. They would fight to the finish. 87th minute. Lynn Biondolo scores for Seattle. It's now a 2-1 match. 2 minutes later, Seattle would even up the score. Jordan Bugg with a beauty. What a comeback from Seattle today. They were down 2-0 for nearly 75 minutes of this match, and they end up getting a big tie on the road. 2-2 is your final. Well, Lumen Field is going to be rocking tomorrow night as the Sounders take on Botafogo in the FIFA Club World Cup. Seattle will have home pitch advantage throughout the tournament. The Sounders are ready to show the world the talent of the PNW.
It's certainly a very proud moment for myself, being from the city of Seattle, having grown up with basically one club. We take a lot of pride in what the Sounders have accomplished, and this certainly is a reward for all of the good things that we've done.
At the U.S. Open, only 4 players are under par after 3 rounds at the Oakmont Country Club. This is J.J. Spawn. He's currently tied in second place with Adam Scott at 3 under par. Victor Hovland, 3 shots back at 1 under par. This shot was huge for Victor. 17th hole, he hits an amazing shot from the rough. He ends up with a birdie on the hole. From one great chip to another, Sam Burns also with a beauty on the 17th. How about this right here? He would get a birdie on the hole as well. Burns is your leader at 4 under par. Seattle Seawolves in the playoffs tonight, taking on Utah. Great rugby match between 2 good teams. Utah took a 20-7 lead. Seattle battled back, fought to the finish. Seattle gets a try late, but not enough. Utah hangs on, and they win this one 23-21. All right, off to Edmonton for Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Oilers and Panthers. Sam Bennett gives Florida a 2-0 lead with this goal. Bennett leads the Panthers with 15 goals in the playoffs. Brad Marchand is having a Stanley Cup to remember. He had 2 more goals tonight. He now has 13 career goals in the Stanley Cup Finals, the most among active players. Florida wins 5-2. They now lead the series 3-2, and they can win the Cup again with a win on Tuesday at home. UW's Sophie O'Sullivan is a national champion. She dominated in the women's NCAA 1500 race today with a time of 4:07.94. She secured the win in the final 400 meters, winning by more than a second. Sophie is the first UW woman to win a running event at the NCAA since 2012. Nathan Green won the men's 1500 meter event on Friday. Tacoma Rainiers, they beat Sacramento 7-1. So good night for the Mariners. Rain get a tie, Storm tough loss, Seawolves tough loss, but there's good and bad in there.
Exactly.
And Sounders tomorrow night on the world stage, going to be fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. All right, Chris, thank you. We'll be right back.
The King 5 Sports Report, sponsored by Xfinity. The Wi-Fi is booming.
Out on the range, freshness is hard to come by. Whether you're riding, wrangling, or just chilling by the fire, keep your liquids lassoed with the Liquid Lasso. Airtight and leak-proof performance that keeps bottles sealed, safe, and ready when you return to camp. Scan the code and tip your hat to the finest bottle wranglers in the West.
With its powerful telescopic zoom, the Flash Force Tactical Flashlight is always ready to light up the night. And if you scan the code on your screen and order right now, we'll send you a second Flash Force Tactical Flashlight absolutely free. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Scan the code on your screen to order now.
Introducing the Avocado Smooth Slicer. Simply cut a ripe avocado in half, then use the Avocado Smooth Slicer to pop out the pit and glide through. Cutting perfect avocado slices is oh so satisfying. Holy guacamole, you're the toast of the town. With its 2-step design, just pop, glide, and say avocado. Made of stainless steel and easy to clean. Scan the code on your screen now, and with this special TV offer, order the avocado cutting tool that will guac your world. Get your Avocado Smooth Slicer today.
When it comes to bath time, our dogs deserve better. During their most personal moment, show your love with the Bubble Brush. With its built-in shampoo dispenser, the Bubble Brush cleans and soothes your pet's skin while removing dirt and loose fur. Your dog will love it. Chappie gave it a 5 poop rating, our highest honor. Make bath time their most cherished experience with the Bubble Brush.
Wait, what? I can use my own body's GLP-1 to help manage my weight?
Yes, with Slim GLP. It contains a patented formula with dozens of clinical studies.
No injections, no prescription, and save money? Sounds easy.
Yes, with Slim GLP. Just 1 capsule a day.
Keeps my gut healthy, lose fat, not muscle. Sign me up.
Yes, Slim GLP does all of that. Slim GLP. The wait is over. Scan the code on your screen to order.
Scan the code on your screen now and get your console catcher today.
All right. Well, tomorrow's going to be nice and sunny.
Are you in the weather again?
No, we're good now. No, we're good.
Thank goodness, Leah's okay now.
Yep. She's back, everybody. Yes, 70s the next couple of days. So pleasant. Father's Day, gorgeous. Light rain chances Wednesday, better rain chances Friday. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
How's the pollen count?
Chris, I don't have time for you.
Happy Father's Day, Chris.
When anything falls between the seat and center console of your vehicle, it's impossible to retrieve. Introducing the Console Catcher, the perfect addition to any vehicle. It's flexible, easy to clean, and even easier to install. Simply place the Console Catcher around the base of the seatbelt buckle, and that's it. Now nothing will ever fall between the cracks again. Scan the code on your screen and get your Console Catcher today.
Out on the range, freshness is hard to come by. Whether you're riding, wrangling, or just chilling by the fire, keep your liquids lassoed with the Liquid Lasso. Airtight and leak-proof performance that keeps bottles sealed, safe, and ready when you return to camp. Scan the code and tip your hat to the finest bottle wranglers in the West.
Hey, Blake Anderson here to tell you about this, the Flash Force Tactical Flashlight. Stick around because I'm going to tell you about this amazing free offer just for our TV audience. Or, if you really can't wait, just scan the code on the screen now to check it out. But let me just tell you how great it is to have the Flash Force. It's literally like no flashlight I've ever had. The white high beam LED is bright, super bright. You can see it from 2,000 meters away. Its built-in lithium battery charges up with USB-C, and it even has a level meter on the side to see how much juice I have left. I can even use it as a power bank to charge my phone. The telescopic zoom is so unique and cool, it gives you a range of lighting options to light up an entire area or spotlight on something specific. But here's the best part. Scan the code on the screen right now, and if you buy a Flash Force Tactical Flashlight, you'll get a second one absolutely free. It's only available for a limited time, so scan the code on your screen right now to get your Flash Force Tactical Flashlight today.
We don't need to pay celebrities to sell our weight management product because Slim GLP really works.
Finally, there's a natural way to boost GLP-1s. Slim GLP contains a combination of natural ingredients to support a feeling of fullness, gut health, and fat loss without muscle loss. I recommend Slim GLP to my patients, and I recommend it to you.
Slim GLP. The wait is over. Scan the code on your screen to order.
Wrap yourself in comfort and memories with the Insta-Cozy Photo Blanket. Scan the code on your screen to order now.
Scan the code on your screen to order the Flash Force Tactical Flashlight now.
At Hotel California by the Sea, Cincinnati, we provide individualized treatment to men, women, and young adults who are struggling with addiction and substance use disorders. Addiction is a disease. It's not your fault. No matter how out of control things may seem, you can still pick up the pieces, and our caring treatment team is here to help. If you or a loved one are struggling, call us today, whether you're just starting or continuing your path to recovery. Your solution starts here. Hotel California by the Sea.
Game 4 requires a fourth crossover. Locked On Pacers and Locked On Thunder. The Thunder steal it. They take back home court advantage. Oklahoma City, the host for Game 5. Rylan Stiles of Locked On Thunder. Tony East of Locked On Pacers. So much to get to on a crossover finals podcast.